What do you see when you see a suit?
The first thing I'll look at is the fit. Fit reigns supreme. Okay, I always tell people that fit reigns supreme. If your price point is that of Target or Express, because that's where I started out, right? And when I first got my first job, I was buying suits. I'm not kidding, at Target and Express, right? And I quickly became very good friends with a tailor to get those tailored to me, and ended up ended up paying more in tailoring than I did for the suit, right? And then you start to make a couple bucks, and you then can appreciate stretch fabrics and the quality of fabric and things like drape in how long a suit lasts and different types of production and all that can go into a suit. So to answer your question, one of the first things I notice on a suit is the fit, right? And that starts with the shoulders. Like how well does it fit in the shoulders? Because that's going to dictate how the jacket fits and how well it fits in the seat of the pants. And you know, as you get older, things start to change with fit. You know what I mean? Like I'm no spring chicken like I once was. And
Bro, you lifted like you're a fucking spring chicken. I see your videos. I'm like, yo, this dude, man.
Oh, stop. But like, you know, I've come to, I call it the Tom Brady fit. If you ever watch Tom Brady in a suit, and this is not new to him, ever since he's been wearing suits. Now, his suits are Tom Ford, okay? So, yes, they're amazing fabric. But somebody else could wear a Tom Ford suit and want to paint it on. Tom Brady can appreciate things, what I call drape, okay? And that's how a garment hangs off of the body. And, you know, styles, trends, I should say, come and go. And right now you're starting to see, yeah, sure, the big fit, right? But then you're also starting to see things like drape come back into the picture. And it's interesting to see. Not everything's as tight as it once was a couple of years ago, which I like. And it's fit, to answer your question. It's fit. It's how does it fit? How does it drape? The short jacket days are kind of gone, and you're starting to see more of a focus on fit and drape. A less is more type approach. Not everything needs to be tight. Leave a little something to the imagination, you know, and have things drape and fit nicely. I think is an understatement in and of itself. Not everything. A lot of guys and women want it tight, 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 and I get that. Like there's a time and place for everything. There's still some.
The suit you posted today, the green suit,
Dude.
Bro, what an amazing suit.
Her name is Carrie, and she came to me with. I got to give her a lot of credit for that. She came to me, and she had a vision. I want a green. No, well, I take it back. She saw a green suit on me and was like, I want that fabric. But then she had the vision with the fit and the cut. And
The cut's nice,
yes,
man. The cut's real nice.
And she did it in such an elegant yet sexy way, where she's like, all right, this is my vision. I want a vest, a jacket, and a pant. Well, also known as a three-piece suit. But I want it. That's what she came to me with. And I said, and she's like, I want green. I was like, what about this fabric? She's like, oh my God, I love that fabric. And I love the gold buttons, this and that, green and gold, timeless, classic, very Rolex. And I was like, awesome, let's do it. And then there's so many different vest styles. So I was like, let's do it. It's what's called a gorge, and that's the depth of the vest. I was like, let's make it sexy. Let's go with a 3-button, low-cut vest. And she's like, I want to wear nothing under it. I'm like, awesome. So that tells me where I got to cut it. We obviously don't want things to reveal that shouldn't be revealed. So we cut it in a way that's sophisticated, and she told me where she was going to wear it. And then she's like, I want the wide leg pant. And I was like, I'm in. This is going to be sick. So we worked together on the project, and we got it done for her, and she came to my office to try it on. This is the most rewarding part of my entire job, is when somebody comes and tries on the garment, and I watch them. Before I look at the fit of the suit, I look at their face, because that's going to tell you more than the fit, because fit is subjective. What I think might fit somebody, they might not think fits them, right? It's subjective, right? They could think it's too tight. I could think it's too big. You could go in either way, right? So it's ultimately they're paying. I'm there to advise and to be the expert and to help and to design, but they're the ones paying, so they need to like it. So I look at her face before I look at I give her the elevator eyes and look at the suit. I looked at her face and she was stoked, man. She was so happy.
It shows in the pictures.
Yes,
it shows in the pictures.
And so confident. And she loved it. And she thanked me. And it's given me confidence, because the women's line is relatively new, right? The women's line is about 8 months old, so it's new. And I've approached it with some uncertainty, for sure. and it's come back with glowing reviews. And that was a big moment for me, because it said, wow, this was, not only was it a women's three-piece suit, which is unusual, and then also the cut was very different than the normal things that we've done.
It's sexy, classy. Like,
Well
that's,
said.
That's exactly
Well
how
said,
I felt when I
Lawrence.
was looking at that.
Thank you for saying that. Very well said. And she loved it. And I was like, Carrie, look, we got to photograph this thing. We have to. This needs to be photographed professionally. We got to get this done. So I called my photographer and we set it up. And she came here and we shot it. And it was on. She's got the tattoo, the half sleeve, the tattoo sleeve. I was like, she's a badass. She works in law. And I was like, you're just a badass. She's a single mom. Her daughter was here during the photo shoot. It was very cool, man. It was a very cool moment to see her do that. It's what I call a client spotlight. And it was awesome, man.